Franz Kafka, Chapter 3. At one point, the hero of Dostoevsky's letter from the underground declares solemnly that he had, quote, often wished to become an insect, close quote, but never could achieve this weird ambition. Kafka's traveling salesman, Gregor Samsa, in the story Metamorphosis, actually had this experience. He awakens one morning to find himself changed into, quote, some monstrous kind of vermin, close quote, a huge cockroach. He is still capable of thinking. His senses register the sounds and sights of his visiting family or acquaintances, but he is excluded from society. His mind is beyond communication. His own people leave him. There is no inward protest in Gregor Samsa. He only feels a quote-unquote slight sorrow. For the rest, he accepts his fate with a matter-of-fact attitude. Kafka's The Penal Colony conveys the same numb mood of resignation. The officer on duty describes details of a newly invented torturing machine to an explorer visiting the penal colony. The condemned men do not know their sentences, nor are they informed of the nature of their crime. One of them will learn of his crime and the sentence when the command, quote, honor your superior, close quote, will be, quote unquote, inscribed on his body by a harrow-like machine. Other prisoners may conclude from the length of their penalty how severe their crimes must have been. The sad hero, Joseph K., not even bearing a full name, is accused in the trial, but does not know what constitutes his crime. The lawyers consider his situation difficult. Many other people seem to be informed about minute details of his case, but K never learns the secret. He goes about his daily business as much as is still possible. Again, during the actual trial held in a dark courtroom, he does not comprehend the charge against him. And when the sentence appears to have been passed upon him, he continues to be vague and even doubts later whether he is condemned. Two polite gentlemen visit him, take him away, and decapitate him. The moment before his death, K only says, like a dog. The visitor to the ruling aristocrat in the castle never reaches the seat of the invisible potentate who had appointed him to serve as land surveyor. He remains in the village owned by the ruler. Every attempt to see him is futile. There is no connection between the village and the castle. Without losing patience, the land surveyor tries again and again to reach the ruler. As with Camus's Sisyphus, every failure is succeeded by a new and futile effort. Over the telephone, he hears a vague kind of laughter, and distant silence reigns at other moments. One of the women in the village remarks how sorry she feels about another attempt that will probably be futile. Another day will be, quote unquote, probably futile. And to continue hoping will be, quote unquote, probably vain. There is something ominous about these endless attempts to remind one of Nietzsche's dangerous, quote unquote, perhaps. K, who this time does not even bear a first name, tries to become one of the villagers himself and embarks upon some erotic adventures. He attaches himself finally to a family not subject to the ruler. Again, he remains excluded. In the burrow, man changes into some kind of animal, building one protective outlet after another. The hunter, Gracchus, has died long ago, but cannot leave the world of the living. The captain of the boat that was to carry him to the land of the dead had made a mistake when steering the ship. The hunter is always on the, quote, great stairway leading upward, close quote, but can neither leave nor arrive. Gracchus, like Samsus or K, cannot participate in life.